What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 for the Xbox 360. Today, I should have King Booker T at No Way Out, the last stop before WrestleMania and the end of this season mode. So let's hop right into it and fight Booker once again. There she blows, No Way Out. Wait a minute! At what point was this announced to be a cage match? At what point did they go, oh, by the way, cage match? If I had known it was going to be a cage match, I might have fought JBL instead. But no, they tricked me again. They got us again, Shivani.
Well, here we are at No Way Out, and Taz, a title opportunity at WrestleMania is on the line in this very next matchup.
Yeah, this might not be for the title, but in some ways, it's bigger than that. The only thing better than becoming the World Heavyweight Champion is in the main event of WrestleMania.
And whoever wins tonight will get a chance to do just that. You can bet that this man is going to give it everything he's got, and so will his opponent.
Oh, video game, you tricked me again. That's the kind of thing you should mention before, when you're booking a match. To say, oh, by the way, it's going to be in a solid steel cage. Like, that's kind of a, come on.
As has been well documented the last few weeks on SmackDown, this man comes into this match with the opportunity to go to WrestleMania to compete for the World Heavyweight title. But it's that very opportunity he's putting on the line tonight.
Well, I guess that's the price of having someone watch your back. I mean, who knows? With a little help, he may not have even made it here tonight in one piece. Never mind WrestleMania.
Yeah, but JBL's also the champion, but he wanted to fight for the right to fight the champion because I kind of broke this game. Anyway, I welcome you to a fine Friday. My SummerSlam predictions are already up. Go watch those. I will have up Perplexing Pixels around 8 p.m. and that will be Nidhogg 2. Tune in for that in a few hours. And there is some things to discuss here with wrestling news and making me look dumb. Thanks, Jim Cornette. And, all kinds of fun things. So first and foremost, as we get this cage match started up here, I know I've spent a fair share of time discussing how other folks react to the 2K18 things on their own respective channels. And honestly, I should probably just keep in my damn lane, etc., etc. But as today is the Friday where all of the other big 2K YouTubers will be going to play the game, have their first hands-on with the game, get footage, impressions, etc., etc. As that is happening today, my only other statement on that whole matter is when, and you know it's going to happen, when the glowing praise for that, game starts hitting those channels from those YouTubers. I want you to think back to the glowing praise they had for 2K17 when they went to attend the preview event last year. And then think about how 2K17 actually turned out when the game came out. I'm not saying that 2K18 does not have the potential to be a good wrestling game. I'm saying that pre-release coverage of video games tends to be a thing that they want to use to push pre-orders and get your money before the game is out. They want to influence the conversation before the game is out in a positive light so they get more pre-orders. That is the entire point of press events, and the entire point is to, even if they were to somehow, in some bizarre universe, actually want my opinion and invite me, I would not go because I understand what they're for and why they exist. Anyway, moving on from that very well-worn subject on this channel, as I continually just wear out the neck here of Booker T, setting up for that slug exploder, setting up for that top rope, whatever, in this solid steel cage match. We go on to Jim Cornette and GFW. And yes, Jim Cornette appearing at GFW, which, according to, if you were to listen to any of his podcasts, he said he would not work for any wrestling organization full-time that was more than a 3-hour drive from his home in Louisville, Kentucky. And spoiler, the Impact Zone in Orlando is like a 12-hour drive, right? Now, he did clarify. He did go on and have kind of a podcast thing where he clarified that he is not currently under contract. He is being brought in by Anthem to straighten out things as an authority figure and whatnot. Now, that to me says that that whole thing with Tyrus, a.k.a. Brodus Clay, him not showing up, that makes that whole thing pretty much a work, because that makes way more sense that way, that he would just not show up for, 3 months of TV tapings. So, that kind of is where I feel on that whole matter. But yeah, Jim Cornette, for me yesterday, saying that no, he would never show up, and then he showed up, that's, yeah. Making me look real dumb, Jim Cornette. I got worked. I thought he legit would not ever show up, and he totally did. But again, what I did say yesterday was that, hey, that'd be easy schedule for him to be there for 6 days and then have 3 months of tapings and then be able to go home, and hang out at the luxurious Camp Cornette and whatnot. So, hey, maybe it'll work out, but man, referee. Jim Cornette certainly has had things to say about the current direction of TNA and what they've been doing and all that bits of business. So it's very interesting to see how that whole thing is playing out, as it were. No, Booker T. No, get into the corner, Booker T. No, into the corner. Well, I want to throw him into the corner and do my other finisher here. There it is. Oh, he reversed it. Booker T. Not cool. Not cool, King Book. Not cool. I will keep wearing you out. Anyway, elsewhere in things that you should be watching. I'm not saying that you should be watching GFW, but hey, maybe with Jim Cornette, having a positive impact, perhaps it'll be worth watching. But something you should definitely be watching that got a trailer late yesterday and got released in full today is the second season of Southpaw Regional Wrestling. And I watched it this morning, and it's amazing. So yeah, definitely, if you have the time, take a look at that, because it's pretty freaking cool. So yeah, there's that bit of... Oh, come on, really? Every time now? Is that because it's a cage match? Like, I don't understand why... Oh, drop toe hold. Like, multiple reversals on my finishers is not a thing I appreciate, King Book. Anyway, in other bigger news, I guess, well, in additional Impact news, John Morrison, a.k.a. Johnny Mundo, is now Johnny Impact with GFW. So I guess that's a thing that's going to happen. That's a really terrible, lame name thing, but sure, okay, fine, do what you want. I've heard worse. And in more important news, Shelton Benjamin, seems like Shelton Benjamin has actually finally signed with WWE. So I look forward to seeing Shelton Benjamin soon. Hey, Chad Gable needs a tag team partner. Just putting that out there. Just putting that out there. Here we go. Here we go. So this is to stop it in the... Yep. Do the max. Do the max. Do the max. Do the max. Down. Down, you fool. Haha. I have retained my ability to fight JBL, who is the champion at WrestleMania. Well, how do you like that?
The road to WrestleMania continues, and this man remains in the fast lane.
Vroom, vroom. Fast lane. Pay-per-view. Catch it. Now then, who will be the champion going in to WrestleMania? Will they decide that it's somebody else and not JBL, even though he clearly what was the champion? Bride of Kane. Wait, is Kane going to be the champion? What is happening here? Number 1 contender. It seems that attackslug is also enjoying some success outside of the ring as well. His rumored relationship with WWE diva Melina has got their fellow superstars and divas talking, although the two insist that their relationship is strictly a professional one. Melina is expected to manage attackslug in the weeks leading up to WrestleMania and may be in his corner for the title match as well. What happened to me and Stacy? Come on. Hey there, it's me.
Hey there, it's me. Just calling to tell you that I had a fantastic time this weekend. I hope we can do it again soon. Oh, and SmackDown Magazine keeps calling. I'm sure you've seen this month's cover article already. Anyway, good luck in your match tonight. I can't wait to manage you. I love watching you in action.
Okay, but this is going to involve Kane somehow. I'm knowing Kane's history with things like kidnapping is a little bit troubling. Going to fight William Regal again.
Welcome to another edition of Friday Night SmackDown. We're just 4 weeks away from WrestleMania. And here comes the #1 contender for The Undertaker's World Heavyweight title. And Taz,
The Undertaker.
Has it that Melina is more than just his manager.
What are you, some kind of like gossip columnist or something there, lizard legs? Who cares what's going on with him? But just between you and me, if there's something there, he's got to be the luckiest guy in this business.
So I'm fighting The Undertaker for the world title. At what point? At what point were they ever going to tell me otherwise that Taker was the champion? What would have happened if I had not lost the belt to JBL? And at what point did JBL lose the belt because he clearly had it like after the Rumble, walking out in that time frame wearing the belt, even though it was before the Rumble and he wanted to be in the Rumble even though he already had the belt, but he was mad that I took a spot in the Rumble. So, did he lose it at the Rumble? Did he lose it at No Way Out? Like, these are questions I have that the game's not going to explain. He's a man, such a man. Anyhow, it is SummerSlam weekend. We have NXT tomorrow, we have SummerSlam on Sunday, and then Raw and SmackDown following up those shows. We will see this week whether or not the rumor of that superstar shakeup happening again after SummerSlam ends up being a true fact or just total fiction. That to me also could have been a reason to have Baron Corbin lose the briefcase if they were doing another shakeup and they wanted to use him on Raw or something. Like there are ways and means to do these things. But also, late yesterday we had another match announcement. Shock and surprise. So after I had recorded my predictions video at like 4:30 yesterday, oh by the way, we're gonna have the Hardys and Jason Jordan versus The Miz Taraj again, which they literally had on Raw, and that's like the third match on Raw that they are gonna have again at SummerSlam. It's like rematch of Mania all up in there, and it's like, wait, what? Why? Even SmackDown, like granted, the New Day are having different members in that match, but you just had the New Day and the Usos on SmackDown this week. Like the entire point of pay-per-views was that you wanted to make people pay for them and not give away those matches on free TV. That was kind of the idea of the concept. To see, all right, these two guys, these two teams, whatever, will finally get their hands on one another, and you're doing it on free TV. And I'm just like, but why? But why? Like there are other things that you could be doing, and you're not, and I don't understand. Also, this match here, no consequences. Win or lose, no consequences. So, kind of whatever. But yes, I'm hoping that both NXT and SummerSlam are good shows. I have high hopes. But I get optimistic about a lot of things that end up just being unsatisfying. So, perhaps I am occasionally a bit too optimistic on some stuff. But look, they're capable. They have a roster. They have the time. They can put on a good show. Will they? That depends. That really depends. Even when the build looks, a little weak, if the matches are excellent, if the storytelling in the matches is excellent, then all is forgiven. So we'll see. But it's gonna be a little hard to watch a thing like SummerSlam after watching like stuff from New Japan and the G1, which was exceptional, right? It's a little bit hard to kind of get into that at that point when you've just seen so much great wrestling on such a high level. But hey, we'll see. I'm sure someone will go out there and steal the show, but not Dolph Ziggler because he isn't booked. Anyway, let's see if we can kind of take out Regal here, who's getting a bit feisty for me here. A little feisty there, William Regal. Enough with the submission maneuvers. The real man's man, William Regal, and what he's really getting out. He's getting already halfway down that meter. That's not cool. Alright. William, or should I say Steven Regal, or whatever. Whatever you're calling yourself these days. How come I can't get my submission maneuvers and he can get his? Riddle me this, Batman. Headlock takeover. Into this armbar headstand submission maneuver, where I will attempt to hit another finishing thing at some point here, and float all the way over, and then start mashing. Immediate rope break. Alright, well, that happens. That's fine. I'm not good at figuring out how to get these powerful grapples to work, because a lot of times they just get reversed. Pile driver. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then we do the dance like the boogeyman. Attack slug coming to get ya. Alright, Regal. What you got? Oh, nope, see. Like, people complain, oh, you don't do enough strong grapples. And I'm like, they get reversed. A lot. DDT. DDT. Alright, Regal. It's time to hit you with that slug sploder. You better prepare yourself for the slug sploder. Boom! You are too close to the ropes. I'm going to kind of get myself over here. Yep, there we go. Get the right bit of positioning. Ring positioning. Ring awareness. A good thing to have. Okay, where is Kane?
Judging by Melina's
where is
reaction,
Kane?
It looks to me the rumors are true, Taz. They seem to be an item.
You think?
There's Taker.
It's the Undertaker.
You know anybody else who does this kind of thing, Cole?
Good God Almighty. That's gotta be
Look out,
Kane.
it's Kane.
He's a Raw superstar. What's he doing here?
What a choke slam.
Kane has just destroyed the #1 contender for his brother's title.
Oh boy. Fire!
What's going on, Cole? I can't see nothing.
Well then, that sets up things for WrestleMania in some capacity. I'm a little confused.
Kane and the Undertaker have just vanished.
They're under the ring.
Looks like Melina's gone missing too.
They're under the ring. I wish I had some answers for you about Kane and Melina, but I'm still looking into their whereabouts. In the meantime, you got a match tonight against Mr. Kennedy. Keep your head in the game, playa. You got to deliver tonight, and you got to keep your eyes on WrestleMania. Holla, holla. And that wraps up a fine Friday on this program as we rapidly approach the granddaddy of them all. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day, and I'll see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.